The world is divided into two categories, the players and the pieces. You have felt this your entire life. You walk into a room and you feel invisible. You see certain individuals command attention without speaking a word. They get the respect, the opportunities, and the power while you, despite your hard work and competence, are ignored. Here is the brutal truth society is too polite to tell you. Power does not care about your intentions. It only cares about your leverage. You've been trying to connect with powerful people by being a friend, but the elite don't need friends. They need assets, mirrors, and protection. Today, we are dismantling the lies you've been told about networking. We are decoding the 500-year-old social engineering blueprint of Niccolò Machiavelli. This isn't a guide for the wicked. It's a manual for reality. These 13 laws are not tips. They are psychological weapons. Once you see the strings, you can never go back to being a puppet. Welcome to Shadow Intelligence. Law 1. Never outshine the master. The first mistake of the amateur is trying to impress. Your ego takes the wheel, and you want to show how smart and capable you are. You think this earns respect. It does not. It breeds insecurity. Powerful people are often the most fragile. If you shine too brightly, you look like a threat to their ego, not an asset. Machiavelli warned us, it is dangerous to appear better than your superiors. The strategy? Dim your light. Frame your brilliant ideas so they seem like their ideas. Feed their vanity. By allowing them to feel superior, you lower their defenses. While they admire their own reflection, you are quietly securing your position inside the walls. Law 2. Conceal your intentions. A predictable man is a controllable man. Most people wear their desires on their faces, and eyes that scream, "I need something," are the ultimate repellent to power. To connect with the elite, you must be a cipher. Machiavelli advised keeping your intentions closer than your friends. Talk about art, philosophy, or the wine anything except your endgame. Mystery creates attraction. When they cannot figure out what you want, they become intrigued and start to chase you to solve the puzzle. Law 3. Appeal to self-interest, never mercy. This is where nice guys finish last. You go to a powerful person with a sob story, appealing to their kindness. They might nod, but they will do nothing because mercy is a burden. Machiavelli was clear. It is better to be needed than liked. Do not ask for favors. Offer transactions disguised as alliances. Find their pain point a rival they want to crush or a failing project, and position yourself as the only solution. Self-interest is the only universal language. Speak it fluently. Law 4. The art of strategic absence. We live in a world of over-availability, which signals low value. Economic law applies to human behavior. Scarcity creates value. If you give your time away freely, you are telling the world it is worthless. Be fully engaged when present, and then disappear. Don't answer on the first ring. Have a mission that does not revolve around them. Your absence takes up space in their mind, creating an open loop. When you return, your presence is treated as a reward, not an obligation. Law 5. The Mirror Protocol. Neural SYNC. Everyone is in love with their own worldview. To connect, you must become a mirror reflecting their image back to them, but slightly enhanced. This is neurological synchronization. Match their breathing, their posture, and their vocabulary. If they use war metaphors, so do you. This bypasses the logical brain and speaks directly to the reptilian brain. He is like me, therefore I can trust him. Be the confirmation of their brilliance, and they will become addicted to your presence. Law 6. The gatekeeper of information. In the modern world, secret information is the ultimate currency. Powerful people are often isolated, surrounded by yes men. If you bring them unfiltered intelligence, the pulse of the streets, or a flaw in their competition, you become indispensable. You are no longer an outsider. You are a co-conspirator. But remember, never reveal all your sources. Deliver the fruit, but keep the tree hidden to maintain your monopoly. Law 7. The logic of the correction trap. The ego is the shortest path to a man's secrets. If you suspect someone is hiding something, don't state a false truth with absolute confidence. Their biological urge to correct you will force their subconscious to reveal the real data just to save their ego. You aren't interrogating. You are eliciting. By the time they realize they've said too much, you already hold the key. Law 8. The invisible princes. Amateurs only try to impress the person at the top. The pros target the orbit. Machiavelli called them the invisible princes, the assistants, the advisors, the gatekeepers. These people shape the leader's perception. A polite word from a personal assistant is worth 10 business cards. Befriend the gatekeepers, win their protection, and they will whisper your name in the leader's ear when you aren't even there. Law 9. Mastering emotional alchemy. Powerful people carry the weight of empires. Their internal world is a storm of anxiety. Most people add to that storm with drama and problems. To be untouchable, you must be the calm, the emotional anchor. When they are frantic, you are steady. Use the 3 most seductive words to a leader. It is handled. If you can lower their cortisol, you can raise your price. Law 10. Create strategic dependence. Make yourself necessary. If they can replace you with a LinkedIn post, you are unsafe. Weave yourself into the fabric of their success by mastering a task they hate but cannot live without. Mutual entanglement is the goal. You want them to wake up at 3 a.m. and wonder what they would do if you left. You are no longer an employee. You are an organ, and you do not cut out your own heart. Law 11. Control the options. The most powerful person in the room is the one who wrote the menu. When presenting choices, curate them so that the option you want is the only logical one. This is the illusion of control. You let them make the decision so they feel like the king, but you built the road they are walking on. You are the architect. They are the signatory. Law 12. Subtle rebellion. Complete surrender invites disrespect. If you agree with everything, you are a yes man, a replaceable commodity. Master the art of the subtle pushback. Disagreeing on an intelligent point signals that you have a spine and that your loyalty is earned, not bought. Calculated friction is more valued than constant flattery. Move from being a servant to being a counselor. Law 13. Radical autonomy. The final paradox. To connect with powerful people, you must not need them. If you seek their approval, they will treat you like a fan. You must have your own kingdom, your own code, and the willingness to walk away. The person willing to walk away holds all the leverage. When you sit across from a billionaire, know that you will be fine without them. This energy shift makes you magnetic. Be the rock. Be the sovereign of your own mind. Conclusion. The contract with yourself. I know this sounds cold, but look at the world around you. Was it built on hugs or on strategy and human nature? You have a choice. Stay in the passenger seat complaining or grab the wheel. Machiavelli wasn't evil. He was honest. To use these laws is to understand people better than they understand themselves. You are no longer a spectator. Click the subscribe button, not to support this channel, but to make a contract with yourself. Signal that you are done being a piece and ready to be a player. Welcome to the inner circle. See you in the shadows.